It is 8 o'clock on Sunday evening, and I am sitting down at the beach. The sun is really bright through my window there. I just took a little drive around town. I'd been cleaning all day, like spot cleaning, like all the nooks and crannies and stuff, things that I don't normally bother with because nobody sees, kind of deal. So, like my baseboards, and I kind of spot cleaned my walls, the parts that looked like really ishy, or had like hand spots or whatever. So everything looks nice and clean. And I actually, oh my god, I cleaned my backsplash in my kitchen today. I've been trying to clean that motherfucker for like 13 years or so that I've been in that house. And I've scrubbed it with hot water and bleach. I've scrubbed it with vinegar. I've scrubbed it with, the green scrubby things, the magic erasers, like you name it. I tried it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Same thing with the tile. I have this tile that kind of goes up a little bit, and then there's the backsplash, and it was like black. Nothing I did would clean that fucking thing. I sprayed it down today with a mixture of vinegar and Dawn dish soap and went at it with the green scrubby. Oh my god, they are both clean as clean can be. It's amazing. And then the backsplash, when I was done, I sprayed it down with some Windex and wiped it down. Oh, it's so pretty. I mean, it's not. It's ass. It's old. It needs to be replaced. But it looks so good. It's so clean. It's so clean. And if it wasn't kind of like peeling off the wall in spots, I would leave it be. Well, I have to leave it be for now because I can't afford to change it. But it looks much better. I was so happy. Cleaned down all my baseboards. They were all dusty and nasty and whatever. And oh, I haven't done any of my actual cleaning, like my dusting and my sweeping and my mopping and all that shit. That I have to do tomorrow. Tomorrow is no longer a do nothing fucking day. It's a clean my house day. But I was all day scrubbing all the little nooks and crannies and spot cleaning walls and all that. I know. Oh, I'm so happy. So then I had to go and take a nap because it was a lot. And not really a lot of scrubbing, because I'm here to tell you that mixture with little green scrubby, it did not take much elbow grease at all. But it was like moving stuff out of the way so that I could get into the nooks and crannies and whatever. Sitting on the floor and, whatever. So I don't even know what time. I didn't even look at the time. I did not care. I was tired. And my hands smelled like vinegar. I was just getting really sick of the smell of vinegar. My fingers were all wrinkly, and I'd been at it like kind of off and on all day. Like I would work for, I don't even know. I would work for a while and then, start coughing because I'm breathing in all the vinegar fumes. And, go sit down and play some cards or watch some YouTube or flip through Facebook, whatever. And then go back to it again. So I did that like all day. I think I got up around 10. I'd set my alarm for 9, but it was dark, and as it turned out, it was raining. So I just said, screw it, and I went back to bed until about 10. And then, made coffee and drank coffee and got right to work on the nooks and crannies and such. But it looks, the vinegar smell is gone now. It looks so good. Oh my God. I'm so happy. So tomorrow I'm going to actually clean the house and do laundry. And I'm so excited. Oh my God. Nothing makes me happier than a clean house. Like, oh, so happy. So, there's that. So I got up from my nap. I think I got up around 6. So I probably went and laid down like around 4:30 maybe. And, you know, just kind of wandered around the house for a little bit, admiring my handiwork. And, changed out of my shorts and put some yoga pants on because comfort, yo. And it was so muggy today. Oh my God. So like it's still kind of muggy out. Like I'm down by the beach now, so there's a nice breeze and everything. But oh my God, so muggy. And when I was talking to my boyfriend earlier, he went for a walk today in the town that he's at. And he sent me pictures. Oh my God. I said, the next time I come down, you need to take me there. Like, I want to go for a walk there. Like, it looks so pretty. There was like I think it must have been some sort of conservation place. Had all kinds of wetlands there and beautiful trails and, you know, all kinds of like trees and like wildflowers. Oh, it was so pretty. I want to go. I'm treating myself to a Starbucks tonight. There's all kinds of people here. Whoop. And, oh shit. Oh shit. I turned stuff on that I didn't mean to have on. And now they're all coming out of the park. So now I have to put my windows up. So I'm gonna die. It's gonna be epic. All kinds of people leaving, kinds of people coming. Like, it's like 8 o'clock or shortly thereafter. Like, why are we going down to the beach now? Damn. But, oh, it's hot already. But, yeah, so I was saying, like, you got to take me there next time I can make it down. Like, we got to go walk that. And he found all these like wild mushrooms. And he's like taking pictures of them and sending them to me. And it was really neat. I want to go see it. So we're talking about that for a little bit. And I'm kind of wandering around the house. It's like, well, I don't really want to clean anymore because the only cleaning I have to do now is like the actual cleaning. And I don't want to be starting that in the evening. Like I might go home and dust tonight so that all I have to do tomorrow is literally the floors of the bathroom. And I cleaned my shower and my tub with that mixture today. And my green scrubby. I've gone through 2 of these green scrubbies. 3, I think. And like my surround, I keep pretty tidy, but the tub I could give a shit about because nobody bathes, right? We all shower. And my son, my eldest, actually cleaned all that for me with the scrubbing bubbles last week. But I was looking at it the other day while I was in the shower. And the tub was absolutely fucking nasty. Like I usually get it cleaner I never get it white with the scrubbing bubbles, but I get it cleaner than Boo Boo got it. But bless him, he tried. And the surround, the shower surround was not white. It was not the color it's supposed to be. But it wasn't really soap scum. Like, I don't know what the shit that was, but it was nasty. And I don't smoke in my house, so it wasn't nicotine. But I took that mixture and I just soaked the surround and I soaked my tub. And I didn't even let it sit because I'm an impatient bitch. And I soaked down my sponge with warm water and used the green scrubby part. I'm here to tell you That tub looks like the day I brought it home. Holy shit. Holy shit. And the back and the surround, no more of those weird drippy marks that was making the color look weird. Like it was really weird, but that's all gone. Like I'm so happy. But again, like my bathroom's not small, but I used so much of that vinegar mixture that I was like dying in the bathroom. And then I made Boo Boo come and look, and he's got his face in his shirt like this. And I'm like, I know, it smells like vinegar, but look. And he didn't give a shit. But I said, when you go out and get your own place, like, you need to know this shit. It took me like 44 years to fucking figure this one out. It took me getting a cleaning job. Fucking vinegar and Dawn. It's scrubby. You're good to go. Fucking clean everything. And it did, because I've used it to do everything today. Like, holy shit. So I was really excited. I'm ridiculous. I realize. I don't care. I love a clean house. It makes me so goddamn happy. So, after I chit-chatted with my boyfriend for a bit, and I kind of wandered aimlessly throughout the house, I decided that I'm kind of a little hungry. The only thing I'd eaten today was like some mango and cheese. Because it was hot as fuck, like muggy. And like I couldn't sit outside for any longer than it took me to have a cigarette, because the air was just so friggin' thick today. So I decided, well, I'm going to take a drive. Now, what I wanted to do was go to the coffee lodge, because they have some really nice vegetarian meals over there. Like, I love their garbanzo bean salad, and just, they make falafel like nobody's business. I love their falafel wraps. And then I wanted to go to the Starbucks for my coffee, because I was, feeling bougie or whatever. I don't know. I wanted a Starbucks. Shut up. So I jumped in the car and started on my way over to the Starbucks. And as I'm in my turn lane to go in, I was at a red light, and I realized the fucking place is closed. It was like 7 o'clock or something like that. Like, now I know that they close early on Sundays, but I didn't think they closed that early on Sundays. So I don't know if I'm just haven't been aware of it, or if it's the whole COVID thing. I don't know, but they weren't open. So I was like, fuck. Like, I don't want, a salad or French fries or some piddly shit like that. Like, I really wanted some of this garbanzo bean salad. Like, I didn't want anything hot. Like, fuck. And I thought, well, I could go to Freshie, because I do love Freshie. But I haven't been there in so long. Like, I'll have to go and read through the menu, and they're changing up their stuff all the time too. So, like, I don't even know what they have there anymore. I know they got rid of the wrap that I liked, and I don't remember what it was called. But, oh, hello, policeman. I didn't do it. Don't sit there looking at me. Oh, there's 2 of them. I don't know if you can see them behind me there. They came in for a chit-chat moment. Interesting. Anyway, it had like feta cheese and a couple different kinds of lettuce and some spinach, and there was mango in there and some sort of dressing, and it was really good. And falafel, you could get falafel in it. I used to get falafel. I love falafel. But I know that, I think it was like Buddhist something. I don't know. But it was really freaking good and really filling. Like it had snow peas in it. Like it just had a mishmash of stuff, and it was so freaking good and crunchy. Like I love crunchy food. Oh my God. So I didn't want to go and fiddle muck around in Freshie. So I ended up going to the Starbucks and getting my latte. And then I drove down to the friggin' Pizza and got a cheese slice and a veggie slice. Fine. Well, that was like $9 or something like that, which originally I was pissed at. And then I realized when you buy a slice of pizza from Pizza, you're actually getting 2. So I actually got 4 slices of pizza. So I guess I pretty much paid for a small pizza. Whatever. And as I was driving to go get my coffee and stuff, my boyfriend had texted. Well, I don't look at my phone when I'm driving. And I figured he was probably playing video games or something. So I didn't want to just call him, because I don't think he'd answer. His phone is usually on vibrate. So I went and once I got into the Pizza parking lot, I texted him and said, like, I'm just grabbing foods. I'll text you back. Like, I'll call you in a minute, right? So I went in and I got my pizza and got back to the car and I called him. And we're chit-chatting for a minute. He had texted, he's trying so desperately to start his own sort of side thing, working on cars and stuff, because the kid works mad hard, okay? Like, so he on occasion works 2 jobs. And whether it's summer or winter, the guy is up before the sun and going to work. Like, it's insane. And he's coming, like, he goes to work in the dark, he comes home in the dark, like, year round. Like, it's insane. And like I said, sometimes he's doing 2 jobs. So he's definitely not afraid to work. So he wants to do this side thing, working on cars, right? For cash, right? Because, you know, what the mechanics get paid compared to the shop rate and stuff is ridiculous. Like, it really is. So I agree with him 110%. Shit, yeah, do your thing. The problem is that he doesn't have a place to work on vehicles, right? And he can work on anything. Like, no joke, he can work on anything. If it has a motor, he can work on it. So the place that he's in, there's no room, right? It's like a townhouse, just so there's like a string of townhouse, and they share this driveway. The setup is fucking retarded. I've never liked it. I've always thought it was really weird. Like, I've never seen a place set up like that. It's really weird. And some people own their townhouse, other people rent it. Like, it's just a mishmash of stuff. And so he doesn't have a place, like a proper place to work on things. So, like, friends and stuff, he'll work in their driveway, like, whatever. He's done shit on my car. Well, not this car. This is brand spanking new car under warranty. He's not touching it, because he'll void the warranty. So so he was kind of venting about that. Like, he's frustrated, right? So I called him back and I was like, you know, like, babe, like, starting something new takes time. Like, you have to be patient. And unfortunately, in order to make money, you have to spend money. So, like, you know, friends and family and stuff will have no problem with you working out their driveway. And maybe even friends of friends won't mind, right? But if you get word of mouth around, people that don't know you at all, like randoms, are not gonna have you come and work on their car in their driveway. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, as a customer, I would think that's sketchy. Like, you know, so it's just, he's really frustrated about it, right? So we kind of got off topic, and he was, I don't know, he was playing some video game, and he was giving me the play-by-play. It's like talking to my kids. Like, they do that to me all the time. I'm going, okay. Not a gamer. And in this situation, it's even worse because I can't even see what he's doing. Like, I'm on the phone. Like, okay. So when I pulled in here, because I wasn't sitting in the pizza driveway all freaking night, I said, I'm going to put you on the car phone and drive around and find a place to vlog so we can talk for a bit, you know. And when I got here, I parked and I went, and there's a bunch of rocks in front of me, like big rocks. Here, flip these big rocks here. You can kind of see them. I went and sat on one of those, and I had a cigarette and a coffee while we chit-chatted. And, you know, we got silly, and he kind of got laughing as much as he laughs. And, you know, I was kind of giggling because I think he's funny and he's cute and I love him. And I said, well, you know, I said, back to your dilemma, my darling. I have an emergency. I have like a contingency plan for you. I have it figured out. He's like, oh yeah? And I said, oh yeah, you'll love this. You'll love this. It's brilliant and epic, and I'm wise beyond my years. He's like, okay, let's hear it. And I said, okay, you ready? Like, you got to be sitting down and, you know, hold on to something, because it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Like, okay. I said, in 6 years' time, okay, 6 years from now, 6 years. If neither of us are still going anywhere, if we're both still stuck, I said, we're going to sell our shit and go in on a place together and make sure that it has like a workshop, garage, whatever the hell you want to call it, in it, because I've seen them. I've seen houses actually like with the lifts and everything in it, right? And it's usually like some town, like some outside part of town, and not quite buckfuck nowhere, because I don't want to live in buckfuck nowhere. Almost buckfuck nowhere, but not exactly buckfuck nowhere. I said, but, and he's like, 6 years. And I said, well, yeah, it has to be 6 years, because in 6 years, Monkey will be done school and hopefully outliving his life. Boo Boo, my eldest, should most definitely be out of the house and outliving his life. And in 6 years' time, you know, we should have completely gone through our market crash, because it's coming. You watch. Recession, here we go. And everything should be starting to level out. So if you and I both sell our places and go in on something together, then I'm sure we'd be able to afford something outside of town in almost buckfuck nowhere that has a decent workshop that you can always add to or improve, upgrade, and improve on as time goes on, right? I said, there you go. That's my contingency plan. In 6 years' time, when my kids are all moved out and grown up and gone, and I'm like 50, then we can talk about, you know, helping each other out financially. Like, as a solution to our financial problems, we can buy a place together. He's like, because we're going to have to think of something other than desperation. I was like, hey, nothing forces anything to work better than sheer desperation, okay? Do not knock desperation. It's so funny. I thought it was funny. I was laughing. I thought I was freaking hysterical. It's like, yes, yes. He doesn't laugh. He kind of, haha, he kind of, like he'll, you know, kind of do that. He doesn't really laugh. But I'm sure if I was there in front of him, there would have been a, you know, a half smirk there. You know, the corner of his mouth would have lifted a tiny bit. He's so stoic. It's funny. And I'm like, I think I'm hysterical. So, my God, I'm starting to sweat. Oh my God, I'm dying. I don't want to put my windows down. There's cops behind me. Like, 2 of them. Possibly 4 if there's 2 in each car. It makes me kind of... I don't like the police in this town. As a general rule of thumb, I have nothing but love and respect for the boys in blue. But in this town, no sir. Not today, Satan. Oh, they creep me out. And they're like right behind me. Like you can kind of see the one over my shoulder here. Yeah. Go away. Go away. Like I can imagine their conversation. Right? Like there's some known drug house or something somewhere and they're like, okay, well, we're going to wait until 3 o'clock in the morning. And then, you know, well, I guess it'd be more like, you know, 4 or 5 in the morning, you know, when they're coming down and starting to like nod off and shit. And we're going to bust our way in there. We're going to steal all their meth and all their dope and all their money. And, you know, we'll split it amongst ourselves, like that kind of shit. Like, yeah. I can see a lot of that happening with the cops in this town. Like they lazy. Anywho. So yeah, that was kind of my day. How was your day? What did you do on this Sunday? Was it as muggy where you are? Like, could you breathe? Were you okay? Oh my God, it was so muggy today. Okay, I have to tap out and put my windows down. Everybody can think I'm crazy, whatever. I don't care. I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Like I wasn't even working today and I had to put my headband on because I was sweating so bad. My hair was sticking to my face and I couldn't see and... Oh. And I've kind of decided that I need to get rid of this shit. Like I want to keep this front stuff. But all this shit behind my ear, this has got to go. And I don't care if it looks stupid. I'll have her shave it the same as this. So this isn't blended into anything because it's supposed to go to the side. Like technically I'm kind of growing this out. And I don't care if it looks stupid. I want this side done the same way. And then that way I can like flop it to either side. I don't care. And leave the like this part long. Because I like to have something to play with. But the shit behind my ear has got to go. It's driving me batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. You know what I'll probably end up doing is like shaving all of this and just having the top. Like very 90s. Oh my God. They make me so nervous sitting back there. I don't like it. I don't like it. What are you trying to connect to? There's nothing to connect to. My Bluetooth is doing weirdness. Oh well. Anywho, the sun is starting to go down. Oh, that breeze is nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. Oh, breeze. Oh my God, yes. So yeah. I'm still hoping to get my fat ass floating around in my pool at some point tomorrow. I found out Boo Boo is off tomorrow, so I do not have the house to myself, which I'm kind of sad about. I was really kind of looking forward to that. He's got a telephone job interview or whatever tomorrow, because his work is kind of bending him over on hours. Like, he's been off for 2 weeks on holidays, and then he found out he hasn't gotten paid because, and the reason being, they gave him his vacation pay at the beginning of the new year. So like back in January. Which was kind of his fault, because he should have realized when he had an extra $700 on top of his regular paycheck that, gee, you know, but he spent it. So, like, learn to ask questions. So he's not getting a paycheck for this last 2 weeks. And then next week, I think next week he has a full schedule, and the following week he's got 1 day. Like, no, it's this week. He goes back to work Tuesday, right? Works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I think the weekend. And then he works Monday. And that's it. No, so it's got to be Tuesday to Saturday, because Sunday is when they start their new schedule. So he's working Tuesday to Saturday, and then he's working Monday next week, and that's it. That's insane. I said you need to tell those people, because, I mean, yes, you live with mommy, but you pay mommy rent. Like, mom's a bitch, okay? You ain't living here for free. You're 20 years old. Pay me. You know, and he buys his own food for work. Like, I grocery shop for the household, but he buys like all his lunch stuff for at work. Like, I don't, like, all his soups and his ramen and, excuse me, little frozen dinner lunch thingies, like Hungry Man things or whatever. Like, he buys all that shit. I don't buy that for him. He buys all that. And then he pays me rent. I think that's fair. When I finished school and decided I didn't want to go to college, I found me a full-time job. If memory serves, it was at some fucking coffee shop. But whatever, it was 40 hours a week. Always. I worked like 7 to 4. It was like 7 to 4. And I paid room and board. I paid for my mom didn't even grocery shop for me. I did not eat the food in that house. I had a fridge down in the basement that was for my stuff. And she cleared me out a spot in the cupboard for me to put my dried and canned goods. And I didn't touch their food. They didn't touch my food. And that was it. I bought my own food. I bought my own clothes. I paid her room and board. And I did that for 2 or 3 years. No, 2 years. 2 years, because then I did end up going back to school. I worked and I did I actually ended up doing a student program through her work in the accounting department. I didn't do accounting because I can't math. But I did clerical stuff, like I did data entry and all that kind of stuff. And I dealt with human resources and all that kind of stuff. And I did that through a student program so that I got a full paycheck, like there was no taxes taken off my paycheck. And I used that. I did that for a summer. And I used all that money, I didn't spend any of it. And I put myself through makeup artistry. I wanted to get into theater and television and special effects specifically, movies and things like that. No, I wasn't working the coffee shop then. I was like, That was my first summer that I'd finished school, I think, and I did the summer program. Yeah. And I did a lot of freelancing for that job. Like, I didn't get paid. Like, it was literally free. And, you know, for you know, pictures for my portfolio, or recommendations to put in my resume and things like that. It was after I finished with the makeup that I got this other job, and I paid room and board at home because I wasn't going back to school again. I figured school was a fucking waste of my time. Until I went to hairdressing school, and that wasted about 19 years of my life. But I always paid, like, I always paid my own way. Like, I never lived at home for free once I hit like 18, 19 maybe. You know, so I said to Boo Boo, like, you need to explain that to these people. Like, yes, you live at home, but you don't live for free. Like, you still pay rent. They can't not schedule you. Like, fuck's sakes. You know, you can't even survive off of that. Like, give me a fucking break. Like, I was blown away when he told me that. I couldn't fucking believe it. So, good for him. He's gone out and he's been doing job interviews in between and whatever, and so he's got some other things lined up. I mean, and I'm so proud of him, because that shows an ethic, and like, and that he's been paying attention around the house, because I mean, I've had to do my share of hustling. Like, fuck. Like, adulting ain't easy, man. It sucks. So good for him. I was really proud of him when he was telling me that yesterday. But anyways, I am still hoping to take some time and float around at my pool tomorrow. Especially since I have to go pick him up from anywhere. Fuck, I can have a couple of beers and float around at my pool. Awesome. So, yeah. Excuse me. Anywho, the sun's starting to go down and the skitters are starting to come out. So, I'm going to get out of here. But I hope everybody's had a great weekend and gotten to enjoy some nice weather and maybe some time with friends and family and stuff. I don't know. I hope so. But I'm going to go on home and, you know, enjoy the rest of my latte. And maybe find a movie to watch. Maybe since I watched The Equalizer last night, I will watch the sequel tonight. Oh. But I'm not getting junk food tonight because I've had pizza and I had ice cream yesterday. So we're trying to be responsible. So, oh my God. Oh, people, man. So, yeah. Anybody watching, have a great night. And this will go up for Monday. So, have a good Monday. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. And we'll talk later.